Hello, welcome to Taxonomy Online Mathematics. Let's continue the tuition on the topic algebraic expression. Today we want to tackle simplification of algebraic expression. This is in so many fold. We will take the first aspect. So when they're talking of simplification, we are referring to the process of adding, that is performing addition, performing subtraction, multiplication, and dividing of what? Two or more algebraic expressions is what we call simplification. So if you are to simplify, you are only asked to either add the algebraic expression, either to subtract them, to multiply, or to divide. Whatever operator is present, you are asked to use it to simplify the expression. Alright, now we are taking the first three aspects, which is adding, subtraction, and what? Multiplication. When these three appear in a single question, we are to perform the addition we know. That is, we need to bring to bear the like terms that we have learned in a previous lesson. We need to bring to bear the multiplication. That is, employing the law of what? Indices. If I'm to multiply variables, I am only adding their powers if they are of the same kind. Alright, so taking the first one, when we add like terms, when we subtract like terms, we also do what they call grouping. So let's see, we have this question, which is just a simple expansion. We have to expand the first bracket, we have to expand the second bracket. So it means we are going to employ the multiplication idea, that is distributive property. So I am going to distribute the 2 on each of the term in the bracket, meaning 2 will multiply 6x to give me 12x. 2 will in turn multiply 5 to give me what? 10. So the first bracket is open. Then we bring our operator plus. This is also multiplying 2x to give me 6x. Then this will in turn multiply 1 to give me 3. After you finish expanding your term, the next thing is to regroup or rearrange, bringing to bear the like terms, the terms that can easily be added or subtracted. So if I look into it, I see x to the power 1, x to the power 1. So these two terms become a like term. Now, when you are grouping like terms, we carry them with their operator. Meaning, if there's a sign of minus or plus, they move along. So this is going to be 12x plus 6x. We maintain our minus 10, then plus what? 3. They move along with the operator. Alright, so this is just like 12 pence plus what? 6 pence, where the x is just a branding. And that will give us 18 of the pence. Then this is also negative 10 plus 3. I've been saying that we can rearrange them as in positive 3 minus what? 10. We are rearranging and bringing the 3 first. This is integers. So we know that this is negative. So 3 minus 10, with 3 being the less number, we can't get enough of 10 from 3. So we get a negative answer. So that gives us negative 7. So in simplifying this question, our answer is just 18x minus what? 7. Alright, don't forget this can also be, you have to have your negative 10 of them. There are 10 negative, then we are adding 3 of the positive. Definitely the 3 positive will cancel 3 of the negative. So we left with only negative 7. That is negative to be 7 of them. Alright, so let's check the second one. So for the second one, you can see in the whole of this there is no bracket, meaning there is no multiplication. As you can see, we are only seeing minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. Even though the variable have their coefficient, which is multiplying. But here it's just a simple addition and subtraction. So what we are going to do is what? We are going to group them together as in terms of like terms. which ones are like terms, the variables that are similar with the same what? Power. So I have x, 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 x throughout. So I have to check whether do all the x have the same power. This is power 3, power 2, 2, 1, 1. Meaning the power 3 is only 1. So we don't have each like terms. So we maintain our x to the power 3. This is having the same power, the same variable. This is having the same variable, the same power. So it means we are grouping these two together in terms of subtraction. That is minus 2 plus, there is a 1 of the x squared. So 1 is here, then there's a 2. That is minus 2 plus 1, which can be written as 1 minus what? 2. And definitely 1 being small, I get what? Negative 1. So this is just a branding, so it's going to be negative x squared, negative 1x squared. We don't write a 1 since the branding. Alright, then this is also going to be minus 4 plus 5, which we can rearrange to be 5 minus 4. In this case, 5 being bigger than 4, I get a positive 1. So positive 1 of the x, so plus x. Then we bring our constant. If you look at this, this has no other common term, or as in like terms. Square to the power 1, this. So this becomes our answer. Final answer will just be x to the power 3 minus x squared plus x plus 7. I believe you've gotten it. Alright, let's take the third one. Looking at this, we still have a bracket, meaning we need to expand that bracket to remove the bracket. So we are going to use any term outside the bracket to multiply each of the terms inside the bracket. So this is going to be 2 times a squared. 2 is the coefficient, so they come together to mean a single term. That means I have 2a squared, 2 times minus b, giving minus 2b. Don't forget, in a previous lesson, I explained that anytime there is a negative in front of a bracket, or the sign in the bracket is going to change. So this is a positive a. The result of the multiplication of the negative will give us a negative answer. This is a positive b. So because of this negative, if I multiply, the second term here is going to be a negative term. So this is going to be a times a. Since they are the same a, we only add the powers. This case power 1, that becomes minus a squared. Minus a times positive b, giving minus ab. So we are done with the expansion or the multiplication. We are going to look out for regrouping, that is like terms. b, ab, a squared, a squared. These two are like terms. So I have 2a squared minus a squared minus 2b. Don't forget, I explained earlier on that in grouping, the terms move along with their operator, with their sign. So that is why the minus 2 still remain the same. Minus ab minus a squared maintain their original operators. So this is going to be, taking a squared to be a branding, it will be 2 pence minus 1 pen. And that will definitely give us what? Only one of the pen. So I'll be having a squared minus 2b minus what? ab, being our final answer. Being our final answer. So this is what we do under simplification. That is algebraic expression without a fraction. We know we have algebraic fractions, which will involve the last aspect called division. Now we are only taking the first 3 aspects: addition, subtraction, and what? Multiplication. So the next question is also going to involve similar trend. So let's take that one and see what we can get. Now let's see. We can see we have the variables x and y being combined together. There is no problem in that. We are going to take our time in expanding, bringing to bear the laws of what? Indices. Alright. So the negative being in front of this bracket, meaning the sign here is going to be a minus and here is going to be a plus. So this is going to be 3 as only figure multiplying this. So 3 will still maintain its value as minus 3 x times x. Is going to increase the power of x to be x to the power 1 plus 1. So I have x squared. Don't forget there's no variable here multiplying y squared. So y squared maintain its position. Then negative 3 times a negative 2 will give us a positive 6. X times x will also give us x squared. There is no variable for y. So y to the power 3 maintain its position. Similarly, 5, 4. We have 20. So 20, in this case, there is no x here. So this x squared take its position. Y squared times y, meaning y squared plus 1. I mean the power is to be 2 plus 1. That will increase our y to the power what? 3. I believe you get that. This is y squared. This is y to the power 1. So the powers increase. Then there is no variable. The variable here has no significant value apart from 1. So the 5 also maintain its negative 5. There is no x here. So the x squared take its effect. There is no y here. So y also what? Take its effect. If you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. We are going to see whether do we have a common variables that have the same exponent. Don't forget this is combined. So I will not be saying that this x squared should have another x squared somewhere. I need to combine the two. Do I have x squared, y squared somewhere else? X squared, y squared. This is x squared, y to the power 3. X squared, y to the power 3. X squared, y squared. So you can see this and this can be grouped together, and this will also be grouped together. So this is going to be minus 3x squared, y squared. Bringing this with each operator, minus 5x squared, y squared, then 6 combining them together. So we are saying that these are all branding. X squared, y squared is a brand. So we ignore it since they are the same. We only take the coefficient. Minus 3 minus what? 5. This is just like minus 3 plus minus 5. You have a negative value somewhere, then you are adding another negative 5 to it. Obviously, it will increase in number, but still in negative. So I'll be having negative 8 x squared, y squared. Then this is also x squared, y cubed, x squared, y cubed becomes a branding. So I leave them behind, taking this 6 and this. So I have 26 x squared, y cubed. So simple, right? So under simplification, we are only interested in the addition, subtraction, multiplication, right? The division will come into where we have algebraic fractions. All right. Now we have number 5, which is also so simple, involving a loose term and a bracket to open a loose term. This one is just introduction to see if you can get it. So I'm leaving these two questions. If you have watched this video to this point, if you're able to watch to this point, congratulations. Try these two examples and hit me in the comment section with your answers. Whatever answer you will get. There's not a solution inside. If you can send a solution as in a snapshot, no problem. But just try and see if you can send the answer to the comment section so that we learn together. Don't forget, practice make perfect. I'll see you in the next episode where we will delve into algebraic fraction, where the division will also come into play. Alright, this still remains Taxonomy Online Mathematics. I'll see you in the next episode. Please, if you have watched this video and you like it, subscribe to the channel, share with your colleagues, your friends, or those who think may need the video. Like and leave a comment below. See you in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.